Hi, Daisy. How are you? Rick Mills with Execution Digital Marketing. Spoke with Diana at your office today. She told me that you would be the one that would watch this video. Like I told Diana, I work with landscapers, tree companies, home service businesses across the state of Texas and the Southwest. Shot you guys this quick video, just showing you 3 tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence. So without further ado, I'll jump right into it. Number 1, I want to talk about content. Number 2, we'll talk about citations, and number 3, we'll talk about backlinks. So number 1, content. Obviously have your website pulled up here. Real nice website. Love y'all's logo. The benchmark, I guess the bare minimum that Google wants to see on your homepage is 1,500 words. Now, you guys have, as I scroll through your website, you guys have a couple hundred words on your website. Now, I know 1,500 words might sound like a lot, but it's really not. The reason why 1,500 words is kind of their benchmark is it gives you the amount of content necessary to work in buyer intent keywords. And buyer intent keywords, all that is obviously things that people are searching for in and around Austin, that they're searching for online, and the services that you guys provide. So that's why you want to have that amount of content. When Google scrolls websites, they're looking for that amount of content that's in turn going to educate their search, their customers who are the ones searching for those services, right? So that's content. One other quick tip I wanted to show you about content. Obviously, all these words are content, but also the photos, the images that you have on your website, how those are saved, that's content as well. So I'll give you a quick example. If we click on one of the photos on your homepage here and we save image as you can see, it comes up as a very generic file name here, 2-558W, right? So that's a huge missed opportunity, and I'll tell you why. The reason that is because Google bots scroll these photos and they're reading what they're saved as. So if you have a buyer intent keyword saved as your photo, they're going to give you credit for that and give you authority in the marketplace for someone that, that offers that service, that is, that does a lot of work in that area. So that's very important to know. So that's something else, kind of a bonus tip there for content. So that's content. The next thing I want to talk about is citations. So when we talk about Google search, we talk about buyer intent keywords, right? And again, all a buyer intent keyword is just what I typed in here, landscaping Austin. That's a pretty general term, I would think, to describe, the services that you offer, or some of the services that you offer, right? But if somebody types this into Google, it's buyer intent. They're obviously living in or around Austin, and they're looking for someone to help with their landscaping, landscape design, whatever that may be. So the first things folks are going to see when they type that in here are these ads. And Google ads are great. We have a lot of successful Google ad campaign clients that do very well with that. But again, obviously you got to pay to play when it comes to ads, and that can get expensive, and there's a lot of trial and error there. But so what we really focus on are organic results, things that are going to be there day in and day out, and you're not having to pay every day in and day out, right? So the first organic thing that folks are going to see is what we call this Google Map Pack, right? These 3 businesses that come up when people type in landscaping Austin. And as you can see, you got, Cutter's Landscaping, ATX Prestige, and Austin Native Landscaping. So the way citations plays into this, all a citation is your name, address, and phone number, the way it's listed on Google. And so all those directories you're signed up for, your Facebook page is a citation, your Yelp profile is a citation, all those different directories you're signed up for, those are citations. And that's, again, as Google bots scroll different websites and businesses, they're going to, give more credit, if you will, to businesses that have more citations, that are signed up in more directories, that are easier to be found by customers in Austin. So what we do in turn to get our clients in this top 3 is we have software where we'll take a look and we can find out what citations that these top 3 businesses are listed in, and we make sure that you're listed in those as well. And then we double down and we want to get as many more citations as we can than your competition here. So you're listed in here and you're the one getting all this, organic business and these organic leads that come from being in this top 3. Much like Google, Google first page of Google searches, no one's going past here. Not a lot of people are going to click into more businesses and try to find a business. They're going to take a look at here and give these 3 businesses the priority and the authority because they're listed first, and they must be there for a reason, right? So that's citations and how that plays into it. So the last thing I want to show you is that the next thing that folks are going to do is they're going to inherently look for a local business that's on the first page of Google. And so here are some, a few organic results right away when people type in landscaping Austin. You got Austin native landscaping. And so I'll show you a little bit about, a comparison here in a moment on why they're showing up here first, and the kind of business that they're generating from being on this first page of Google. But this leads into what I wanted to talk about last, which is backlinks. Okay, so I put in, this is a software that I subscribe to. I pay $500 a month for this service, but what it allows me to do is really take a deeper look at your website. Your client's website, and see, what's working, what's not, why are things working, and why they're not. And so what we really want to take a look at here is backlinks. And all a backlink is, Daisy, a backlink is your URL, so AustinGardenersTX.com, listed on other websites that are linking back to your website. And that's what a backlink is. That's as plain and simple as I can explain it. And so you guys have 131 backlinks. Now that's coming from 34 different domains. This is referring domains, 34 referring domains. That means there are 34 different websites that have a link of your URL that's linking back to your website. So what we do is we want to go in and take a look at the competition and see what backlinks are powering the right keywords, right? And so I'll give you an explanation here, or an example of how that works. So again, this is the competition, AustinNativeLandscaping.com, their URL. I want to show you their overview real quick so I can show you an apples to apples comparison. So I type in AustinNativeLandscaping.com, and as soon as my computer, there we go. As you can see here, they have over 3,000 backlinks. So 3,000 to, basically over 3,000 backlinks coming from 620 referring domains, right? So they have someone clearly doing what I do for them. And that is making sure that, for the words that they're looking to be found for, they're being found for those because they have a lot of backlinks that are powering those words back to them. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's type it. Let's punch into their organic keywords. So as you can see here, they're ranking for over 3,800 organic keywords, and I'll show you what that means. So let's click on that, so I can give you a little explanation of what that is. So again, so what we're looking at here are things that they're ranking for. Okay, so we're looking for buyer intent keywords. They're ranking for a lot of generic keywords like bottle brush tree and bottle brush, xeriscape. But here we go, landscaping Austin. That was the buyer intent keyword that we had typed into our Google search earlier, right? So I'll show you how we read this. Landscaping Austin. This says volume 350. What that means is there are 350 searches per month for that exact keyword. So people are typing this into their Google search 350 times per month. Landscaping Austin, right? Now, what does that mean for Austin native landscaping? As we go over here, as you can see, their traffic that they're getting from that is 92. So out of those 350 searches, 92 of those are clicking on their website, on their web link from Google to get to their website, to get more information, to fill out an estimate form, to give them a phone call, right? A lead, organic leads. And this is, as you can imagine, generating a ton of business for them. Now, why are people clicking on that? Because they're ranked number 2, as we saw, right? And that's what this says. They're in position 2. As you can see, they've got they're ranked for a lot of different things. Landscaper Austin, another good buyer intent word, right? 90 searches per month. They're getting 31 of those. So a third of the people that are searching Landscaper Austin, because they're ranked number 2 on that page for that search word, they're getting a third of those people that are coming. So they're getting a lot of business from their online presence and having good, good SEO practices and things like that. So Daisy, I hope that this really helps. I hope you get some value out of this. Like I said, if you have any questions, I'd love to talk to you further. But I wanted to shoot this for you. I hope you like it, and please, if nothing else, just give me some free feedback on how you like the video. Thanks so much, and have a great day.